So this is part blah, 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 blah of the series. Today we're going to go over the intro, bridge, and outro turnaround section of the song, which are all the same thing, but a little different. So that's interesting in each part, but they're the same thing. Here's the section. Let's start, as always, with drums, because it's dead simple. Oh, I will say this about the bridge section. They get simpler for the first time. Go to just the backbeat and the hat. We drop the kick. And then, once the anticipation is built, we bring the kick back in. Now the kick's kind of going. And then there's a fill. And then we're to the ride cymbal. Very simple drums. Very simple. I have the bass unmuted, unfortunately. You heard it prematurely, but that's enough from the bass. You pretty much got it. It's the same as the turnaround section, except it's more driven. It's played. One fun thing about the bass is I have a higher bass line on top of it, so it's like being harmonized. A bit excessive, but you know, my song, I do what I want. Most of the guitars in the bridge were actually played by my friend Zach Ummer. Starts with this deep guitar line, I call it. I love stacking lots of simple lines on top of each other. Lots of pretty and hooky, simple lines all together make complex beauty. Now that deep guitar line is doubled with a much edgier version of itself. So together, that one definitely brings the rock. We have this is also Zach, just a big edgy guitar line. It swells into itself by, like, we reversed part of it and then flip and made it go into itself. You'll hear. So the reverse part creates a sense of anticipation. The big strum adds like a sense of resolution and just like, yeah. It's very subtly in there. I didn't want to make the song sound like metal. Call this one Beatles because it just reminded me of a melody the Beatles would do. This was a line where like Zach played a line. I think I loved it more than he did, but he likes it. It grew on him, I think. But anyway, here's the line. That line, I think, became the melodic hook of these instrumental sections. So let me show you all those guitars together. Swell. There is piano in here. It's just doing the chords. The only thing I did different in the bridge is I started high and descended. G, G major 7, G7, C, and then it comes down. This is descending the whole time. We have a rhythm ukulele. Just add some fun, happy sunshine. I like that a lot. Also, I did a ukulele mirroring the lead. So what's cool is when they're together, they reinforce each other and it sounds like one thing. Because they're doing the same notes, it kind of all blends into each other. The ukulele is very plucky, but when the guitar is more sustainy. Together, you get plucky and sustainy. Very happy. I like happy. It's my favorite. Okay, so then one other element, my friend Roger Yeager laid down sitar. I forgot, there's one other guitar part. It's not that interesting, but it definitely adds a little bit of amp to it, which is this octave strum I did. So let's listen to just the peak of the bridge when everything's all in. Let's hear all of these components together. Like I said, the turnaround, which is the section between the chorus and the verse, and also the intro, same thing. Now, those sections aren't going for it quite as hard as the bridge, and that has to do with what the drums are doing and what the bass are doing mostly, and also the levels I mix things at. And there are also certain elements that aren't in there, like for instance, the octave is not in those sections, the octave guitar, and a few other little parts, the big swelly part. So the bridge is like the most amped up version of it, but the other sections of the song are just stripped back versions of that same thing. So anyway, that was the bridge, guys. I'm actually going to split this video up. The outro is almost the same thing as the bridge, but with one major tweak. And so I'm going to explain that next time and go through all of the crazy vocals of the outro.